does God allow Muslims to have slaves? And
as long as you can treat them like your children, like your son and daughter. In Shia Islam, if you have a slave, yes, you're permitted to have a slave, but it's better that you grant him his freedom after you provide him for a sustenance, for a livelihood. That means if you just free a slave without giving him a business or a house and you marrying him off, that's not recommended. So when you free a slave, that it's better to free him when you provide for him means to support his life. And second, you're permitted to own a slave if you can treat him like you would treat your own children. So the same food that you eat, he eats. The same clothes that you wear, or better, he wears. Okay, that's the requirement.
So, in what events or situations is it permissible to make?
So if right now the question is mute, because either you can buy one, or if there's a war, people are captured, and people are taken into captivity, they can be enslaved. But that requires a war that is fought under a commander who has never, under the banner of a commander who has never committed any sin. So that war is impossible now. Such a war, impossible. You cannot have it. So in our lifetimes, it's impossible to own slaves, because you cannot buy a slave. Slavery has been abolished, and every country in the world. And then there's no war. So there's no legitimate war where you can go and capture a slave. So that's it.
So when the Shia imams, when they went on the conquest to...
They did never. Our imams did not go on conquest. They did not.
Is that not allowed?
No, because they didn't lead armies. The Muslims did not. They didn't have enough support, so they didn't have loyalty of any army. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Amirul Mu'minin alayhi salam, during his lifetime, he fought only other Muslims, because other Muslims were attacking him, not because he wanted to fight them, because they were attacking, and he did not take any slaves from them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another question.
So you made a scheme and came with this trap question, and you couldn't get anything. Okay. Now you go.
One more question.
Yeah. So, scheme number 2. What is it?
The other question is, what is the Quran's view on apostates? So those that leave Islam. I mean, Prophet Muhammad, he's ordered the
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So a person who leaves Islam, he should be in Quran. I don't recall any verse in Quran in that regard, with regard to apostates in Quran.
Yeah, so I'll list the verses. Chapter 5, 33.
I don't recall in my mind right now. Okay. Yeah.
Do you want me to read out for you?
Yeah, read, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it says, the only reward of those who make war upon Allah.
War upon Allah. That's not apostates. That's not apostate. You're talking of a person who robs highways, highway robbery. That's highway robbery. No. So if, for instance, let's say we were living 200 years ago in California. So people were traveling here by coach from San Francisco to Washington 150 years ago. So there would be a highway robbery. People will stop. Hold on. People will stop your coach, and they would rape your woman and kill your men and take your goods. So these people like these highway robbers, wherever you find them, you kill them. That's about highway robbers. Wherever you find them, you kill them, you cut their arms and you cut their legs. And yes, it's about them. It's about them, highway robbers, okay? Highway robbers, per the instruction of the Noble Quran. It's the duty of any person. He finds them, he kills them, okay? This verse is not about apostates.
Yeah, it does mention corruption, which many have cited in
that's what it is. And Shia hadith, this is about people, highway robbers, who would stop your caravan. If you're going, let's say 50 people, their families, women, you're going from one city to the other, and they stop you and they loot you, they take your money, and if you resist, they will kill you, and if they're women they will rape the woman. It's them.
No, but my question is
okay.
on apostate.
The verse is about them. It's very sad that you people, you do not know the meanings of these verses, and you think that this is, you call any person who causes corruption on earth. Okay, he commits a sin, you have to kill him, and yeah, corruption, you cut off his arm. That corruption is a specific corruption, not any corruption. Highway robbers, people who cut off highways and they rob people. Right now, if you travel, let's say in the UK, from London to Scotland, it doesn't happen. But there was a time that it happened. In the previous times, it happened a lot. When governments were weaker, or if there was anarchy in the areas, this type of thing happened. Okay?